What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to share a couple of Funko Pops with you, also some minifigures as well. I'll get into those a little bit later, but I will actually start off with the Funko Pops. So I got two figures from a store in Columbia, South Carolina. This store is called Scratch and Spin, which if you're ever in the area is definitely worth checking out. That store has an amazing selection, a whole lot of Funko Pops, but they have a lot of other collectibles as well. They also have records as well. They have vintage video games. There's a lot going on in that store. It's kind of a crowded space, but it's understandable just because they have so much in there. So yeah, Scratch and Spin, again, in Columbia, South Carolina, definitely worth checking out. One of the figures I picked up there is this Dr. Octopus, which was a Target exclusive. And you see this is a very classic look for the character. I think it's actually, though, based off of his look in the Spider-Man animated series, because you look at the set back here. Yeah, I think that's the logo from that animated series. I do have the Hobgoblin as well. I think I actually got the glow-in-the-dark variant. Wasn't really too worried about these other figures, although if I did come across Black Cat in a store at a really good price, which I think it would be, I don't think it was like really big popular figure, I might pick that one up. But yeah, I was planning to get this Dr. Octopus at some point. I saw it there, good price of course, so I went for it. I may actually get this one out of box in a moment. Next here, another figure. I did not plan to get this, and I could have got it a long time ago, but I don't know, when I saw it this time, there was something about it that made me feel nostalgic, so I picked it up. So we have here the Rocketeer, and you see that this was a summer convention exclusive 2021, so it's not that old of a figure. Like I said, I didn't get it initially. I wasn't really drawn to it initially, but this time when I saw it, I just decided to go for it. And I actually did like the Rocketeer movie, and I could see this property being brought back someday. You know, somebody should do something with it at some point. I don't know how successful that movie was, but like I said, I was entertained by it. I think it was Billy Zane that starred in it. I think he did a really good job in it. So, and I wouldn't mind watching that movie again. But like I said, this property, I could see it coming back. I really like the look of the Rocketeer suit. So it came in a protector. I might leave it in there. It does have the flame effect on the back of the jetpack, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, went ahead and grabbed that this time. So those are just two figures that I picked up from Scratch and Spin. Really didn't see anything else I was interested in this time. But like I said, they do have a really awesome selection. I got one figure here that came from GameStop. I did decide to order this because I wasn't seeing it at my local GameStops. And I didn't take it all the way out yet, but I will go and get it out of this box now. It is nice that they did ship it in a sorter and tried to protect it some. So we have here the gamerverse. Miles Morales. This, of course, is based on Spider-Man 2, the game, which I did play through that game. I'm looking forward to some DLC with that game as well, because there's definitely more story potential there. But this suit, when it showed up in the game, it was like near the finale. I think it was like right before the finale. Usually when a superhero changes a suit in a video game right before the finale, usually like there's a purpose to it. Like with the first Spider-Man game, Spider-Man switched to a more tactical suit to basically counteract Doc Ock's technology. This time it's like when Miles Morales switched to this suit, it seemed like there was no good reason for it. It was very awkward, and I don't think the suit looked all that great in the game. I actually think this figure does look better, and that's why I decided to get the figure, because I think the suit, the colors and everything does work good for a figure. It was just oddly placed and interjected into the game. I wasn't super crazy about that. Definitely let me know your thoughts about the look of this suit. And this is one I will get out of box for sure in a moment. And then I was lucky enough to grab this other Gamerverse figure. Here we have Peter Parker in the symbiote suit. Of course, this is a Funko.com exclusive. People really went for this one, just like they did with the previous black suit Spider-Man that was a Funko.com exclusive. That one, I don't know where the value sits right now. If anybody knows, definitely share in the comments. But I know that one was like hugely sought after for a while. So it is nice that they did an updated one, and it's very fitting because of the Spider-Man 2 game. So this one I am going to leave in the box, and I may actually put this into a protector soon, take good care of it, because I can't remember if I have another black suit Spider-Man. I feel like I do. I'll have to check my collection to be sure. And I do mean, you know, black suit Spider-Man, not Venom. Of course, I got plenty of Venom going on. But as far as Peter Parker with the symbiote suit, I'm not sure if I have another one. So I really do want to take very good care of this one here. So those are the four pops that I just picked up. And like I said, I will get at least the Doc Ock and the Miles Morales out to take a closer look at those in a moment. I want to leave the symbiote suit in box and the Rocketeer, since it is in a protector, I want to leave that in the box as well. Then I do have some minifigures like I mentioned, so let me run through these and then I will definitely be unboxing these. I very rarely leave any minifigures inside of their boxes. So I did go to Five Below and I did pick up the Harley Quinn minifigures, and I actually picked these up a couple weeks ago. I was just waiting for a good time to actually share these in a video, and I did try to get if a figure had a variant to it, then I did try to make sure that I got the variant. So I think I got all of the variants here. So yeah, here we have the Harley Quinn Diamond figure, and that's her with the baseball bat. And we'll get, like I said, we'll get a better look at all of these in a moment. The next one here, let me see what we got going on. This is Harley Quinn with pizza. This might be the silliest looking one here. I mean, this style of mini in general is kind of silly looking. Yeah, but especially her with the pizza is definitely kind of goofy there, but it's all good though. Let me see what we got in here next. Number 234. This is the Apocalypse one. And by the way, these Funko Pops, you know, some of these have a Funko Pop variant basically, and I did pick up those pops and I shared them on the channel already previously. And then this one here, this says Diamond as well. Yeah, another Diamond one. So there's two Diamond ones in the set. One of these, oh, this one here, I forgot, the Apocalypse one. This is actually a variant as well because it says metallic. I don't know if it's actually metallic. It just looks like a different color to me because, let me see if it's on here. Yeah, so I picked up the metallic one. This is 234. The other one, 230, it just looks a little bit different. I don't know. Like if it's really truly a big difference or not. Probably doesn't make a big difference. But like I said, if there was a variant, that's what I decided to go for. So yeah, I got this set here. And yeah, anything that I didn't get is basically because it was a double, I believe. You know, just with a different variant. So yeah, pretty happy that I was able to get these recently. I do have some other minifigures here, and they're not Funko products. Let me slide these back for a moment. I do have some Metals diecast here as well. I did mention in a previous video that I was probably going to go back for these Metals diecast figures, and they had the DC Trinity. So we have Batman here. Now this particular suit, I'm not always crazy about the look of it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is the suit where he has the purple on the cape. And I can't remember what specific run it was from. Was it DC Rebirth or something like that? I'm sure somebody could share that in the comments if you know. But yeah, like I said, I'm not always crazy about the look of this. I haven't seen a statue that pulled it off pretty well. And I do like the look of this, you know, metal fig here, excuse me. But yeah, we got Batman there, of course. Then we also have Superman here. Very classic looking Superman. He even has the S curl in his hair. The only thing about this one, and we can see it better once I get this out of the box, I feel like the logo is too raised. I mean, his symbol, the S symbol, is just too raised on the figure, but you can see that better in just a moment when I take that out. And I said the Trinity, so of course we have Wonder Woman here as well, looking very strong. I wish she had her sword with her. That would be nice. Her sword and even the shield as well would be very nice. But of course she doesn't actually need her weapons. You know, she's powerful without them. But I just like the look when she's actually holding those things. Okay. And then, and this is from a different Five Below that I picked these up recently. I did get Spider-Man 2099. I think this looks pretty cool. And this is another suit. I'm not always crazy about the look of it, but sometimes it works well. And then have Venom here also. Yeah, and this is just a, you know, black suit because I actually already have the blue variant. That was part of a 3-pack with Target. I also shared the Miles Morales that was part of that 3-pack, and there was a Spider-Man in there as well. So yeah, that 3-pack, I shared that previously. That was a Target exclusive. But like I said, all these metal figs here, these came from Five Below. So I'm going to take out all of the minifigures that I have here and the 2 pops that I mentioned previously. All right, so here's everything out of the box, or everything I wanted out of the box at least. So we'll take a close look at Doc Ock at first here. Of course, he has a terrible haircut, but I think it actually works for this particular look, and they did good with the hair sculpt there. Of course, he has the shades on, and I assume the eyes are actually beneath, but they completely do cover up his eyes, which is appropriate. I say shades, but I guess they're more like goggles. So yeah, that's a cool look there. Yeah, just like I said, you know, that throwback look from the animated series is very cool looking. And I was thinking as I unboxed this, I was thinking like this would look so good with that particular paint job that Funko has been doing recently. Like with some figures, they'll do like a retro type paint job, kind of a throwback paint job with a lot of shading going on. that would work really well on this figure and those other figures from this set. I don't know if Funko would actually do that, but yeah, that would look pretty cool here. But the figure still looks good regardless. Pretty happy with that there. Then of course we got the Miles Morales here, and like I said, I just think this style of suit works so much better as this actual figure. I did not like it in the game. I would not wear that suit in the game unless I had to, like if I was going back through the story and it kind of forced me to wear that for a while, then maybe I would. I can't remember if you get the choice to like automatically switch it out or not. I do like the hood on the back as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, I still just did not like how they forced it into the game. I wish it was like something tactical about it at least. Yeah, but this is a cool figure though, and again, that's with GameStop, so definitely get your hands on that if you're interested. Let's check out the Harley Quinn figures here. Most of them, only one that doesn't have a base is the pizza one, and the feet are pretty wide, so it doesn't really need it. I don't know if any of these really needed it, but I do appreciate when they do have the bases. So this particular Harley Quinn with the red and black suit, and then she has the two weapons there. I do have the pop, of course, like I said, for all the ones that have a pop variant, and I have a statue of her in this outfit with these weapons as well, which is pretty cool. I think I have I got the black and white one. They have a color variant, which I don't know if I'll get that ever or not. Kind of happy with the black and white one, but this does look pretty cool. The glitter is a bit chunky looking in some areas, especially on her foot. I'm not sure how well you can really see that there, but it's a cool looking figure overall. I do like her with this outfit and in these weapons. That is pretty cool, and she has the shoulder pads going on up there as well, make her look even tougher. And then the pizza one, like I said, this is the sillier one. This is her in her superhero outfit. You see she has a little cape back there, so she does have a certain level of superhero worship. Basically, she is secretly like a Batman fan, and there's been little touches to figures and statues over the years that kind of show that. And even within animation, there's been times where she worked alongside Batman in the Injustice game too, especially Injustice 2. Like, she became part of Batman's crew, so she does kind of look up to Batman, and she's very much looks up to Wonder Woman as well. There's a comic that was all about that, where she got so happy to interact with Wonder Woman and I think help her out. But yeah, the pizza here, a bit goofy looking. This is my least favorite, but I just decided to go ahead and get it to basically complete the set. This one, very simple. It's just her with the pink and blue hair there, the Suicide Squad type hair, and then the red and black outfit. So this one kind of plain Jane, but it's cool. It's definitely instantly recognizable. And of course, with all of these, she has the very detailed eyes going on. Okay, the other glitter one here, she just has the baseball bat, and it's not the spike bat, just the regular bat there. But yeah, this one is cool. The glitter is done, I think, a little bit better on this particular figure. And she has more of a simple smile there. She's not showing the teeth or anything. So yeah, pretty simple. And then the Apocalypse one, like I said, this is the metallic variant. It's not like a shiny paint job. I guess it is a little bit different from the other one. I feel like when I looked at the other one that the feet almost look blue. I could be wrong about that. That's not what it shows on the back of the box, but I feel like that's what I remember seeing in the store. But I really do like the look, and I was not familiar with this Apocalypse outfit until Funko basically revealed their figures. I just had never seen it before, but it is a cool look for the character, and I think there's an action figure of her in this outfit. In fact, I think all of these, they have action figure versions of it as well. I'm not super big on collecting the action figures, but I do have some up on my wall. Okay, then getting to the Meralfigs over here, I always worry about whether or not these will stand properly, and these are all standing pretty well. I think if you move them around, they can fall over pretty easy, but not a big deal. So we got the Batman here, which I feel like, let me see, I think, I guess they stand about the same height. I was about to say the Batman felt a little bit shorter, which maybe that is appropriate though. So he does have a Batarang in hand, and the Batarang is actually made of rubber there, so it's a little bit flexible. Oh, I got glitter on my fingers now from Harley Quinn. But yeah, like I said, the purple on the cape, I think it does work for this small of a figure. I just don't know. Sometimes when I see this full suit in the actual comics, it looks a little bit awkward to me. Especially, I don't know, it's something about around the waist and the legs. It doesn't all come together to me, this particular suit. But like I said, it works for this figure. I actually do like this bat logo here with the gold around it for this particular figure. Very classic Superman. Like I said, really can't go wrong with the classic look of Superman. I have seen some statues though, and some figures though, where something went really wrong with his face. And yeah, it's always awkward to see that. Feels like the cape should be a little bit longer. You know, maybe not so much for Batman because, I mean, the way it is, but I don't know, with Superman, it feels like the cape should have been a little bit longer there. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that, but it's still a cool looking figure. And then Wonder Woman, I think they definitely nailed the look of Wonder Woman. She definitely looks powerful, get the broad shoulders going on there. She does, of course, have her lasso of truth on her hip, and again, that's made of rubber there. One thing I do like about the Meralfigs is, I mean, you can move them around and you're not worrying about breaking anything with these figures. They're very sturdy because they are mostly metal, and I do appreciate that. Okay, then Spider-Man 2099. Which, oh, the back of his suit is very plain. I know sometimes he has like a mini cape or something. I don't even know what you would call it that he has on his back sometimes. This figure doesn't have it, doesn't really need it though. His logo there is pretty cool looking. So this is kind of simplistic, but I do like it. I think I still have the original pop. I can't remember for sure though. Got so much in my collection. And then Venom here. This, like I said, is pretty cool looking. I do have the blue variant. And with this one, they didn't go with the really red tongue, or you know, they don't have the green slime or anything. It's really just more of a flesh colored tongue, which is actually kind of odd to see. You don't usually see that with Venom, but to me that makes it actually even a little bit creepier. And of course the teeth are all sharp, got the sharp claws as well, so pretty cool looking there. I did watch the trailer for Venom The Last Dance. I've watched it more than once. It really annoys me how much Sony just does not care about continuity, how they force in connections, and you know, the humor as well to me doesn't really work so much. I did not enjoy the second Venom movie. I thought they really wasted Carnage. They just did not do him well. And I know that, you know, fans wanted to see Woody Harrelson as the character, but that was a long time ago. You know, I don't feel like Woody Harrelson at this day and age was really right for the character. So yeah, wasn't a big fan of it. I will watch the third movie just to see how it plays out, but yeah, Sony really annoys me. They just don't take good care of characters. Yeah. And of course, I'm looking forward to, you know, the other upcoming movies that are on the way. And I'm a big DC and Marvel fan. I don't get why some people still go back and forth about which company is better. Like, why would you deprive yourself if you're really into superheroes? Like, I like Marvel, I like DC, but then I'm also into heroes outside of that. I like The Boys, I like Invincible. You know, if it's good hero content, that I'm into it regardless of where it comes from. That's just me personally though. Before I wrap this up, I do want to quickly share a gift that was given to me, and I do think this is cute here. So I have a Popsy, and of course you mainly find these at Walmart. I think the only other Popsies I have in my collection are the Harley Quinn and Joker one, and Thanos as well. So I have at least 3 others, but you see here, of course, this is Tony the Tiger. Like I said, this was a gift. I wanted to make sure I shared this real quick. And of course, with the Popsies, they all have a little speech bubble with them. So everybody knows what this one is going to say. It says, "You're great." Of course, it has the great, but it does have that play on it. You're great. Because with the Popsies, these really were intended as gifts. That's why it's actually on a gift box. I don't know if Funko is actually still producing any more of these. I'm trying to think of the last one I saw. It's been a while since I've seen one, since I shared one in Funko News. It's been a while. But yeah, these are still cute as gifts, you know, and they're good to give to people that aren't even collectors. You know, it does still work as a gift. So yeah, definitely appreciate this. Thank you to the individual that was nice enough to give me that. I do appreciate it. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out, especially if you stuck all the way through. I really do appreciate that. Please drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. You take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you all again real soon.